Hi friends, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because we have a long overdue purchase or pass. You already know the drill. Grab a snack, grab something to drink, and let's get into it. Let me go to my little album because y'all know how I do. First things first is Made by Mitchell is coming out with Truth Tints and Bolt Balm. So he's come out with glowy skin tints, which I am so excited for Made by Mitchell. They're starting to dabble in, base complexion products, and I'm just so excited for it. Cannot wait to get my hands on it. The Bolt Balm is a full coverage kind of radiant concealer, but I have seen him use demos on models, and these two products look so beautiful. You guys know when it comes to Made by Mitchell, I buy just about every single thing that he comes out with, so this is not going to be any different. I believe this is coming to Beauty Bay, so if you've been wanting to try out Made by Mitchell, I highly recommend picking up his products from Beauty Bay. I love to see Beauty Bay get his products. I feel like he's been releasing more and more of his new releases over on Beauty Bay, and I am very happy about that. I am very excited about this. Both of the ranges look unbelievable. Like, they look so inclusive, so I am excited to get my hands on this and try this out. So definitely stay tuned for that in an upcoming video whenever I get my hands on it. Urban Decay is coming out with a new setting spray, as if we needed another variation of their all-nighter setting spray. But I don't even know if it's the packaging or what, but the packaging sold me. I want to try this spray. This is the hyaluronic acid and watermelon fruit extract setting spray. It's supposed to leave like a dewy finish. I think this is going to be so perfect for the summer. I cannot wait to get my hands on this. I feel like I've tried every setting spray that they've come out with. So far, the OG and the matte version are my two favorites. You never know. This one might also be a favorite, but I am excited to try this out because of the color of the packaging and the fact that it's watermelon scented. That really drew me in. Oh my gosh. So wow, as I am filming this video, my friend just sent me that the NYX Buttermelt blushes are available now. Are you serious? They're available on the NYX website, and there's 2, 4, 6, 8, wait, how many shades? 12 shades. These shades look beautiful. Oh my gosh, y'all know I get so excited when it comes to blush. I cannot, I literally was going to talk about this in my video because we had a little bit of a sneak peek, but now it's available on the NYX website. I'm hoping that it comes in stores soon because I will say the formula of the Buttermelt bronzers, they cracked very easy. So I don't know if I would order this online. I would probably wait to get it in store, but I am blown away by the 12 different shades that we're getting. There's like a purple, an orange, a bright pink. Listen, I cannot get enough blush. I don't know what it is with me and blush, but I am like blush obsessed. So Blend Bunny just did her first collaboration, and oh my gosh, it's with Ellis Atlantis. I am not familiar with this creator, but wow, did they create a beautiful collection. Absolutely beautiful. So the palette is a rainbow palette, and yes, it is very similar to the Blends palette, but I do feel like this palette has all of the shades the Blends is missing. I also believe that this is Blend Bunny's biggest palette to date, and I definitely want to get this. When it comes to colorful shadow, I can never have too much. Y'all know this already. I live for colorful eyeshadow, as I have a neutral look today. But I just love colorful eyeshadow so much, and I definitely want to pick this up. Definitely not really in a rush to buy it, but I definitely want to pick up the palette. There's also 2 blush trios. I have to make a decision when it comes to blushes. There are so many that I want to buy, so many on my list, and I just bought a ton of new blushes during the Sephora sale. So I really need to tone it down and slow it down with the blush, especially after seeing that the NYX Buttermelt blushes are available, and knowing me, I'm going to pick up quite a few shades. So I am going to pass on the trios here. We also have like a gloss kind of like wet looking highlighter and some individual lashes. Congratulations to Blend Bunny and Ellis Atlantis for a beautiful collection. It's absolutely stunning, and I cannot wait to get my hands on the palette. So Miss Danessa Myricks is coming out with low lighters, and I just watched her Teach Me Tuesday showing off these products, and it made me even more excited to try these out because they are beautiful. So beautiful. So I definitely want the more golden shade. But the way that pink shade looked yesterday, swatched on her model and on her, I was like, give me that shade. Literally, as a blush topper, this is going to be absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to try this out. If you're not familiar with this formula, this is the Blurring Balm Powder formula. She has this in her Blurring Balm Powder and her Blurring Balm Flushed, the blushes. And now we have a highlighter version. I really didn't think she could make another version. The only thing I feel like she's missing now is this formula in cream contour and bronzers, and I have a feeling we might be getting that soon. I just have a feeling, you know, like she's giving us everything that we want, and I feel like that's probably the last thing that she's missing. So we'll see come the summertime if we get it, but y'all already know I'm picking this up. I did want to talk about this new discovery set from Sol de Janeiro. I actually picked this up like last week before it even launched. I went into my local Sephora and they had them there, and I snatched it up with the quickness. You get 5 different mists, and I think this is such a great way to try out the brand and try out the mist. You know, these are their best-selling mists. I do have number 40, but it's in my purse. I do want to do a size comparison with the regular size right here and the minis. Once you run out of the little mini version, you can just refill it with your big size. So I love having this. Number 40 is one of my favorites from them. I kept saying that 40 smelled more like cloud than 68. It actually dawned on me that a couple days ago, 40 smells like Seven Virtues Vanilla Woods. The exact same fragrance. And I can't believe it's taken me this long to figure out that these two smell exactly alike. But yeah, definitely recommend this discovery set. It is available right now. I have it linked down below in the description in case you guys want to check it out. But I think it's a great way to try out the mist without buying each one. You can kind of figure out which one you would like to buy the full size in. This next release has been out for quite a minute, but it's the new Hourglass pressed powders. I do have this on today. I cannot stop using this powder. It is so good. Hourglass killed it with this powder. So I have mine in the shade Translucent Tan. I like to use this under the eyes to add a brightening kind of effect, and I just think this powder is absolutely flawless. I like to use this on top of a set, you know, under eye with my loose powder. Going with this to kind of like clean up the blush, mesh everything together, and it is the prettiest powder. If you like the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder, I think you're gonna like this a lot. It was a purchase for me. I was gonna get the deepest shade, but I actually saw it in store and I felt like it was gonna be too deep for what I wanted to use it for. The tan shade is perfect. It's what I've been using and I love it. Next new release we have are these body mists from Fleur. I am such a huge fan of the Fleur Vanilla Skin Body Mist. When I tell you that should be a perfume because the way that it lasts on the skin is unbelievable. When I saw they were coming out with 2 new mists, I picked these up with the quickness, because they're fruity. They're fruity scents. So Moonstone is a fruity floral. It has green apple, pineapple, and black currant in here as the top notes. The heart note has lemon zest, mandarin orange, jasmine, and geranium. And the base is sandalwood, vanilla, and amber. And when I smelled this, I was taken back because it smells like a fruity heaven. Like, it smells delicious. And we all know I love fruity scents. Oh, it smells so good. I cannot describe it. I just hope that the notes that I read to you made you think about what you think that it smells like, if that makes sense. But it's very, very fruity. And I will say out of the 2, this one is my favorite, but I love them both. This one is dragon fruit. Anything that has dragon fruit in it, give it to me. I'm a sucker when it comes to dragon fruit. So this is a fruity floral as well. The top note is pineapple, dragon fruit, and watermelon. Yum. The heart is plum blossom, lotus flower, and peony. And then the base is sugared amber, vanilla bean, and sandalwood. All of the stuff that just smells delicious and divine. This one, I'm not gonna lie, smells a lot more fruity than this one. This one kind of smells like it's a little bit warmer because of that vanilla in here and that amber. I just feel like it's a little bit warmer, but it's still fruity. This one is like true fruit. True fruit. Oh, it smells good, but it low-key, and I don't mean this in a bad way at all. I really don't. It smells really good, but it smells like either a Bath & Body Works scent or a Victoria's Secret scent. And I can't put my finger on it. And I love Bath & Body Works and Victoria's Secret scents. Gosh, this smells so good. I kind of am like, oh, I should have bought the big ones. I'm happy I got these. I'm so happy about those because they're perfect for the summertime. Next release that has just been announced is Natasha Denona is coming out with the hy-glam powder foundation. It's available now for early access on her website. It has a matte finish, a medium buildable coverage. It protects the skin against environmental stressors, supports skin elasticity and hydration, anti-inflammatory, and it has a refillable pan, which we love. And it is a talc-free powder foundation. I will be getting my hands on this. You guys already know I am really not a powder foundation kind of girl, but I love using powder foundation under the eyes to add coverage. You know, that's how I like to use powder foundations, and it goes very, very deep. And unfortunately, this is a Ulta exclusive, or you could get it on her website right now. I will be getting this. Very excited to try this out. There is 36 shades. It's also good for oil control as well. I am so excited to try this out. Glow Recipe is come out with the Niacinamide Dew Balm Sunscreen SPF Stick. This is a serum stick foundation. It's good for all skin types, and it is a balm formula. It's gonna be $30, and I feel like a lot of people are going to love this, especially since they already love the Glow Recipe, like the Watermelon Glow Already line. I think it's great for travel, easy to use, a one and done kind of product. You just use a stick on your face, you're good to go. I'm gonna pass on this. I haven't really tried a lot of Glow Recipe products. I feel like a lot of it's not really for me personally, but this is really nice if you love the line. So I'm really happy to see that they're extending, you know, their range. We have a new release from Fenty Beauty. We have a new foundation. This is a soft lit, naturally luminous longwear foundation. This is a glowy foundation. Scares me a little bit, but y'all know I'm gonna be getting it and trying it for y'all. It comes in 50 different shades, which we love to see it. It has a medium buildable coverage. It has luminosity for all skin types from dry to oily. It's supposed to hydrate and brighten uneven skin tone. It's long wear, waterproof, and transfer resistant. Okay, and it also has skin loving ingredients. I feel like we've been seeing a lot of foundation lately with skincare products within it, and I love to see it. I love to see it. I think that's great. I'm excited to try out this product. I feel like this is a foundation that's supposed to kind of replace their hydrating one, so I cannot wait to try this out. Definitely be on the lookout for a video on that coming very, very soon. This is disappointing. After these pressed powders, this is super disappointing. So this is the Ambient Lighting palette. It's the Golden Rose Edit. It's limited edition. And if this was a highlighter palette, I would be like, whoa, okay, that would be great. Because they added those two blushes, I'm like, oh, like we were so close, but not close enough. I'm gonna pass on this because it's always the blushes really that I can't, like the highlighters I would have loved because that deep one looks really nice. I feel like a lot of skin tones can use that deep shade, or even the light one for an inner corner highlight to highlight the brow. A highlighter palette I feel like we can be a little bit more inclusive with, but when you start to add like blushes and contours and bronzers, that's where you take away the inclusivity, and it's just like, now we're catering it to a specific skin tone. You know, I'm kind of over it when it comes to Hourglass with the palettes. I really am. So let's just move on. Pat McGrath just added 4 new shades to their blush bombs. We have beautiful shades. I really wasn't the biggest fan of this formula. I saw those shades and I tried to like second guess myself, and I was like, no, Tati. If you like this formula, you have 4 new shades to try out and choose from. Power 28 just launched a new Softy lip treatment in the shade Confetti Cake. It's a sheer lavender pink. It's a limited edition and you can get it on their website. Y'all know I'm a sucker for anything vanilla, frosting, cake smelling, and tasting. But the only thing that really kind of sways me away from this is that it's purple. Yes, it's sheer, but like it's not the most flattering color. I am going to go ahead and pass on this. So Miss Charlotte Tilbury, darling, is coming out with new fragrances. Actually, like I'm saying new fragrances, but she's never come out with fragrances before. And there's 6 different ones. They're supposed to invoke a feeling of something, and there's a lot to choose from, really. But the thing is, the packaging of this is very different. They kind of look like potions, which it's interesting. It's very interesting. For the biggest size is $150. The 10 milliliter, which is like the travel size, is $25, which I think is pretty good. I'm shocked at that the travel size is $25 when the big size is $150. And then a set of 6 is $30. It's kind of like a discovery set. I definitely think I'm going to pick up the discovery set because I would love to smell these. I feel like it's so different for Charlotte to be coming out with fragrances, and because there's so many to choose from, I think the Discovery set is really going to be perfect. So I will be getting that and trying it out, and best believe I'll be letting y'all know my thoughts. So ColourPop just launched a Beauty and the Beast collection. Very on brand for the collection. I will say when I look at this, I do see Beauty and the Beast. I really do. So kudos to them for that. It's a beautiful collection. I'm going to pass on it. Y'all know what I would love to see ColourPop do? Princess and the Frog. Because they would kill it, and I would buy the whole thing. I need a Princess and the Frog collection. They also just came out with liquid highlighters. I'm not really a liquid highlighter kind of girl, especially when it comes in a dropper applicator, so I am going to pass on this. We have 2 new releases from e.l.f. We have the bronzing drops. I did pass on. I'm not really a bronzing drop kind of girl. There are quite a few shades to choose from if you love the bronzing drops. They also just came out with a cooling primer stick, which is very, very interesting. I'm going to pass on this because I'm not really a stick. I really am not like a stick primer kind of girl or a stick foundation kind of girl. I'll try it. Like if I saw this stick in store, I probably would pick it up, but it's not something I'm like running out to go and buy or try. So I did want to talk about this release from Beauty Bay because a lot of you were tagging me in this. Beauty Bay just came out with little, kind of like the Makeup Forever, like cream palettes, like for all over the face. They have a deep version and a lighter version. I am going to pass on this because this is not something I feel like I would use a lot of. I do feel like if you're a makeup artist, this is absolutely perfect. But for me, I will not reach for this over other products in my collection. So yeah, I am going to go ahead and pass on that. But really nice to see Beauty Bay expanding their line of products. I love to see it. Melt just dropped their Smoke Obsessions 2 collection. Beautiful, beautiful palette. I love the purple palettes. Purple is one of my favorite colors to put on the eyes, so I love this. I did pass on this because when it comes to Melt palettes, let me just tell y'all a secret. They always go on sale. So when it comes to Melt, I don't really run out to buy their collections right away because they always go on sale. I would definitely pick up this palette on a sale for sure, but right now I'm going to pass on it, but hopefully in the future I can get my hands on it. About Face just dropped a ton of new products. We have some multi-chrome eye paints, some glitter eye paints, and some liquid highlighters. Really beautiful collection. All of their products are so colorful. I did pick up one of the multi-chrome eye paints, and I tried it and it was very creasy on me. I do have oily eyelids, but it did crease quite a bit. It was beautiful when I swatched it, but on the eyelids, it wasn't the best. Forgot to talk about this right here from Made by Mitchell. He did launch his Blush Balms in like the contour and the bronzer kind of shades in the stick form, which very excited about because, I have like my go-to shades I always use in the Curve Case palette, and I'd love to have them in like a stick form for something quick and on the go. So very excited about this. Made by Mitchell, killing it once again with the complexion products. That is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you want to see? Let a girl know, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.